I was visiting my parents and my dad, who loves to sit on his iPad on my mom's Facebook account because I don't think he knows how to open his own Facebook account. So he
Yep.
just uses her Facebook account to like, uh, yeah, read through like Facebook groups from the homeland. And one of the ones he belongs to is this Kabylias group, which is their hometown.
Mm.
And yeah, someone had posted this picture of Frank Lackteen, and basically the post was like, here's like a local boy done good like 100 years ago. And my dad was telling me, he wanted to tell me that there's this like famous actor that's from our hometown. And I was like, yeah, sure. And then he showed it to me, and I was like, okay, well, I've never heard of him. He's 100 years old. How famous could he be? But this is kind of interesting because,
Mhm.
he's dressed like a Native American
Yep.
and scowling and like has this really interesting face. And I'm looking at his name, Lactine, and I'm like, Lactine. Do we know any like Lactines? Because it's a small community. It's very likely that we are related to them. And my mom was the smart one who was like, well, Lactine, it kind of sounds like Yuctine, and we know we're related to lots of Yuctines. Your uncle's wife is a Yuctine. What was it? Is it her great grandma was a Yuctine, I believe. I would have to get out the family tree.
Yeah.
Um, and it was in just by coincidence around that time I had done a um not 23andMe, the other one, ancestry.com thing.
Mhm.
Really silly to do a DNA test when your parents are from the same village, but whatever,
Yeah.
I had done one. And so I went on to Ancestry and saw that, like, yeah, like related to a lot of Yucatecans. So maybe I can sort of like try to find some more information on this guy because there really wasn't a lot. And around that time too, Rami Malek had won an Oscar,
Mm.
and the Aladdin movie was coming out.
Yeah.
And so I felt like, oh, like if there's ever a time to make this 100-year-old story part of the conversation, it's right now. God, that letter, I feel like it confirmed a lot of what
Mhm.
I assumed about his interiority.
Mm.
Like it seemed to me like he presented himself one way, but actually felt about himself in another way. And yeah, when I came across that other article where he basically tried to pass what I think was, possible starvation as a professional choice, as an artistic choice for getting cast. Um, that was, I mean, that's a really sad one. It was apparent to me, I think, that he was, that he was trying to spin uh, a really desperate situation, and also that he was very excited to talk to a reporter again and to be recognized.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure when that article came out, he clipped it out and cut it out, and like I can just like imagine him having like taping it to his wall. It
Yeah.
must have been very validating at that time in his career. And so I can see why he would become such a bitter person in late age, where he felt like I I gave you people everything of mine, right? Like I did everything that I could do to be a people pleaser, to appeal to like your ideals of what a positive American citizen should be. Uh, I presented myself as a gentleman, like I played the game, and here I am starving, dying, hungry, like, and I'm about to lose my status as an actor over a $45, bill. I think that his